here, and welcome to episode 1 of Stupidly Scary Saturdays! The series of where every Saturday I'm going to be sitting down on my hairy, luscious mud flaps, and I'm going to be searching for the scariest video on YouTube. And I want you to join me. Please. I don't want to be alone here, man. I can't be the only one getting no sleep at night, even though... I already am. So what I have for us today are 13 scary Bigfoot videos that are unexplained. But anyways...
What is your major malfunction, numbnuts?
Also, this video was made by Sir Spooks. I emailed him a while back to see if I could react to his videos, and he was cool with it, so thank you so much, Sir Spooks. Anyways, let's do this. Oh, and they got the TV and everything. I'm scared already, man. Alright.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 13 Bigfoot videos that are unexplained. Before we begin, I just wanted to ask you guys to please follow me on Twitter at @SirSpooks to be updated on everything regarding me and my channel. I usually reply to everyone messaging me, and I really hope I can gather many more of you guys there. It truly feels like a community when I can much easier communicate with all of you. Also, on my Instagram at @SirSpooks, I'm putting up lots of behind the scenes photos from my Halloween special, which will be released next month, as well as many other things. Be sure to follow me on both of those if you haven't already. So for this video I decided to take on the task of finding some compelling Bigfoot videos that I was yet to feature on my channel. And I think I managed to find some extremely interesting videos that I think you guys will really enjoy. Cool. I know this is quite a lengthy video, but once in a while I like to delve very deep into certain subjects to make sure all points are covered. So, let's begin. A family was filming a happy video on Christmas in 2014. But soon after everyone says Merry Christmas and the woman filming pans past the tree, a dark figure can be seen outside in the woods. A couple of them notice the figure right away. She immediately goes outside to investigate and hopefully capture the thing once more on film. She asks another guy who is also recording whether he saw it. He says no, and she replies that it was really big. Soon after, their dog starts going after the supposed Bigfoot. It seems to be scared by whatever or whoever it is out there. In the end, it gets awfully close to them, so they decide to go inside.
Say Merry Christmas, everyone!
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
The tree.
What was that?
Oh my god. Did you see that?
Something's behind the garage.
Oh.
Oh, here goes
Oh no.
Wait.
We're real scared of him. Rap! You stay here, Rap! You stay here!
Oh my god.
Oh! I see it! I see it! I see him! No way. That can't be.
We better get back inside, guys.
Yeah, good idea, woman. Good
I'll
idea.
try my best to enhance the footage at all major parts so
woman.
you guys can hopefully get a better look at the alleged Bigfoot.
I saw him. Yo, that is cool. Yo, that is cool. And there he goes. Never to be seen.
Some have said that the woman's reaction makes it fake, but you have to keep in mind that everyone reacts differently. While you might freak out, others might stay calm, while their brain adjusts to whatever they're seeing. The way the dog reacts is also peculiar, and someone said that it would be extremely hard to train the dog to behave that way, but perhaps the dog's behavior proves nothing. Maybe it is just some guy in a costume. Many say the way the video begins proves that it's fake. It all seems far too convenient that they caught a Bigfoot on camera the moment it's turned on. From what I can tell, it seems that there's almost an equal amount of believers as there are skeptics when it comes to this video.
Okay.
Now it's time for a Russian Bigfoot sighting. When translated, the description says, "I don't even know who or what it was." The video takes place in the woods where a man is very scared of a creature walking in front of him. It was uploaded in 2011. Let's take a look.
Серега, что это? Серега, да ну нахуй, Серега. Серега, ну.
Oh, he's running.
Analysis shows that whoever or whatever it is walks with bent knees at certain points, which would be pretty hard to do if it was a hoax. This is definitely one of the scariest Bigfoot videos that I've found on YouTube. But many people believe this is a hoax, claiming that it is undeniably a suit. Many also say that it looks like a person attempting to walk like a Sasquatch.
Well, if it is, he's doing a good job. 11.
Texas Bigfoot hunter Robert Dodson, who
Very
unfortunately passed away recently, had great
Rest in
success
peace.
catching Bigfoot activity at his research area.
Rest in peace.
In a 25-minute long video titled "Bigfoot is Pissed," he had several encounters in the woods at night. A glowing pair of eyes is consistently noticeable throughout the footage. At around 7 minutes into the video, you can see two eyes blink, then crouch, after which Robert says, "I thought I saw something." Something similar happens around 9 minutes into the video. Finally, at around 14 minutes and 20 seconds into the video, a rock is thrown in the direction of Robert, and when he points the camera up again, the same creature can be seen. He then starts running away.
Oh, that was a rock. Hand me that.
Now I'll try and do my own enhancements at all highlights of the video. Let me know if you guys spot anything
Oh
noteworthy.
my gosh, dude! Ah! 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 Run!
Most people in the Bigfoot community seem to believe that this video is authentic, but I doubt many others have seen this footage, so an excessive amount of people will probably yell hoax when they get a look at it. Whatever the case, it's one of the pieces of evidence that made Robert Dodson well known within the cryptozoology field.
Okay, that actually
In this
scared me.
video, an alleged Bigfoot shakes a tree in a Florida wildlife reserve. Sasquatch Academy believes it was pulling bark off trees to find grubs and other insects. He camps in this particular park and says there are quite a few trees that have been stripped off bark up to about 8 or 9 feet. Take a look.
Huh. Bigfoot's building a house. But then they'd probably find him, wouldn't they? He was moving a tree, man.
Now let's enhance the footage.
My guy be tipping trees, man.
Now what people wonder is why the video ends so quickly. As for why the video shakes, this is probably due to the cameraman having to zoom in quite a distance to capture this creature on video.
Right.
If this is a guy in a costume, he would have to be quite strong to shake a tree that size. Also, the user pointed out its lengthy arms as evidence pointing toward its authenticity. It's scary how easily it bends that tree, but who knows, maybe it is just a strong man in a costume. Some people say it walks away too much like a human to be a real Sasquatch.
Brian!
Finding any background information on who filmed the footage and what led to the filming is not possible, so for now we only have this video to analyze.
Brian Shaw, is that you? Is that you? Maybe it was Eddie Hall.
This footage was captured by Robert Dodson,
probably Brian.
and allegedly features a clear Sasquatch head somewhere in the woods.
Or Half-Thor.
In the beginning, he films a cage and says that he placed tomatoes inside it, but unfortunately none of them had been taken yet. Now suddenly, around 2 minutes and 40 seconds into the video, something can be seen inside the forest. Take a look and see if you notice anything.
Now, I'm walking through there and I can see your camera 200 feet off, long before I get in that 50-foot trip range. And just the most you can hope for.
Alright, I'll now zoom in and enhance the footage so you can get a better look. Some people say this is just a dark tree in the background with light bouncing off leaves, creating the illusion of a face staring right at us. Others are saying this is clear evidence of a Sasquatch caught on camera.
I'm not seeing anything, man.
A woman recovered a 22-year-old tape of a Bigfoot sighting she caught together with her dad. She spent a lot of money to fix the footage up and get it changed over to a DVD. They captured the footage in the Cascade Mountains. Her dad didn't want his name revealed because he wanted to live his life on the down low and didn't want the attention, but she had to share it with someone. The video shows a supposed Bigfoot walking around. Throughout the video, the woman is narrating what happens. Now the video has gotten lots of criticism for the footage shown. When she's narrating about everything leading up to the sighting, it's an entirely different format than the actual sighting. I believe this may be due to the fact that whoever edited the video needed to show off some footage of the mountains and campsites to show something other than a black screen. There's no info if this footage was the footage her dad filmed, but when we do see the actual Bigfoot sighting, the format changes into something that does not look like it was made in an editing software.
Maybe that's just her dad. Maybe that's not Bigfoot. It might just be her dad. Or is it him? Just her dad.
Let's take another look at the footage, this time enhanced. Obviously this could have been made up. The footage is too blurry to make a thorough investigation, so coming up with a conclusion is hard. The weird changes in format has, however, made some people skeptical.
Okay. Number 7.
On the 2nd of May 2018, a Bigfoot was allegedly caught on camera at North Cascades National Park. The video describes how Gunnar had seen a figure standing in the trees and decided to record it with his phone. The video itself shows the sighting as well as zooms in at the important points. Take a look.
Okay, just gonna listen for noises.
I saw that.
Okay, just gonna listen for noises.
I saw that. It could be Bruno the chimp. That's even worse than Bigfoot. Probably. If you ever heard of him. He escaped. Could it be?
Now what seems most noticeable at first is that it seems to barely move at all. It certainly looks like a Sasquatch from this video alone, but why doesn't it move then? It reminds me of a video I featured a year ago of a scary figure standing completely still in the woods. Was it purposely standing still for some reason, or was it all a hoax? I can say with certainty that it wasn't achieved with visual effects, but perhaps they placed something in the woods. It could of course also be the real deal. This might be the most controversial video on the list. A woman started recording this video when she was out driving at night with her husband, and they hit something. They thought it was a deer, but backed up to make sure it wasn't a dog or a person, when suddenly a large creature started running toward them. Take a look at the original footage.
Hit something. Hope it didn't hurt the car.
Why am I hearing Five Nights at Freddy's noises? Wait, are they backing up?
Is that it right there?
I'm not seeing anything. Drive!
Now I'll enhance the footage as well as zoom in and slow down.
Wait. I feel like I got way more scared than I should have been. That could have easily been a person in a costume. But maybe it could have been him. I don't know. What the heck? Oh.
What most people point out as proof that it's fake is the fact that it was a very convenient sighting. How come just as they start recording, they randomly catch it on camera? But that could honestly be said about almost anything out of the ordinary caught on camera by luck. Skeptics also point out that it runs like a human. But to that, believers ask them how they know how Bigfoots run. Like, is it written anywhere how they run, and how do they know? Believers point out the massive size of the man in a costume or creature or whatever it is. Some say the arms are also longer than a human's. But whatever you think, it remains the video on this list that most people are skeptical about.
Okay, Sir Spooks. Okay, what?
This video shows a Bigfoot sighting in Provo Canyon, in which the alleged Bigfoot throws a rock at the cameraman.
What the? Oh!
What most people have noted about the video is the sheer size of the creature and the incredibly long arms. What is unexplainable is the fact that if this is a guy in a costume, then how does he manage to throw a rock with such a long arm costume? Even if it had what people refer to as arm extensions or prosthetic arm, it still shouldn't be possible to grab hold of a rock and throw it so far if you're not using your own hand. Now let's take another look, and I'll do my own enhancement so we can hopefully gain better knowledge of this sighting.
Sorry, Mikey.
While skeptics haven't necessarily come up with any type of explanation as to how the rock could be thrown with an arm extension, they still believe it's a costume, which could very well be a possibility. This footage was caught around the same area of another very famous piece of Bigfoot footage called Provo Canyon Bigfoot Encounter, which has garnered millions of views.
Looks pretty real.
The video I showed you before, however, has impressed people much more than the mainstream one managed to. Does that mean it's a real Sasquatch? I'm by no means saying it is, but it is, however, more impressive than most.
Looks pretty real to me. Looks pretty real to me. Number 4. Alright, we're approaching the end.
This video was claimed to have been captured by a vacation on nonother Blue Ridge, Georgia. It was submitted to Legends Beware on July 12, 2013. Immediately as the video begins, an alleged Sasquatch can be seen crossing the road and entering the woods. The man recording then yells, "Get in the house! Get in the house!" to what I assume is someone standing behind him. He runs toward the Bigfoot and spots it a few times. Take a look.
Get in the house. Get in the house.
Good idea. Good idea. Dude? Please tell me the house is not that way. Don't go that way, man. Go to somebody else's house. I'm sure you have a valid reason too.
Now let's take a look at the footage again, this time enhanced.
Excuse me, I just saw Bigfoot. Can I come in your house? Bro.
One commenter says, quote, "I see a lot of people on here are saying it's obviously this or that. I personally didn't see anything to prove or disprove that it was or wasn't a Bigfoot. Obviously a man in a costume. I didn't see any zippers or buttons. Did anybody else?" Meanwhile, someone else in the comments stated the following, quote, "That grunt sound was very low frequency and very powerful. Hard to fake," end quote. Many others believe it to be a man in a costume, saying that the Bigfoot appears to be man-sized. And I suppose the grunt sounds could be sound effects added in post-production. But otherwise, it definitely seems to be quite a large costume, if it is one. Someone did however mention that people tend to forget that Sasquatches also go through infancy, childhood, adolescence, normal phases of growth and development. So this could just be a Bigfoot starting out small just like humans do.
Huh?
Others point out that he shakes the camera quite a bit. Was this due to him being nervous, or was it to hide the details of what could be a costume?
Who knows?
A woman named Christina Roberts was out turkey hunting when she saw two Sasquatches walking by. She believes they were eating
That's
a
an
deer
eyeball.
that they may have killed earlier. So now let's take a look at the original video.
Yes, I was out here hunting, and I'm so startled right now. I think I may have stumbled across a Bigfoot. I'm just not sure. Here, let's see if you guys can tell. I'm so startled right now. I'm so startled.
There's two of them. There's two of them.
Yeah, it looks like there's two Bigfoots. I don't know. It looks like he's got a dead deer in his arm or something. I'm not sure. Oh my god, I think he sees me. I have to go.
Now let's take a look at the same footage, this time enhanced.
Not saying it's impossible, but still.
Most people believe these are just humans and that the woman is just acting, which it could very well be. People who have done analysis videos on the subject don't believe they're humans, however, but from my own enhancement you can make up your own mind on this one. It's definitely hard to tell from the blurry footage.
Alright, number 2.
Caught on a webcam at Old Faithful Geyser at Yellowstone National Park, this truly impressive footage has made many wonder whether Sasquatches could in fact be real. In the footage, buffalo can be seen arriving in the snow, and at some point, 4 figures are seen walking from left to right, and then later from right to left, having come closer to the buffalo. Let's take a look at the original footage.
There's 2 of them again? It could just be 2 big, hairy, beefy men. It's possible. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Three? 4? There's 4 Bigfoots.
Alright, so now I'll zoom in and enhance the footage so we can get a better look.
Either there are 4 Bigfoots or they're just 4 very hairy men trying to have their way with a buffalo. We gonna edit that out. Chris, please edit that out. That's terrible.
Now several arguments have come forward as to why this is authentic proof that Sasquatches exist. Thanks in large part to analysis videos from Thinker Thunker and other theories circulating online. Of course, there are also many skeptics with theories that have all been debunked. Firstly, it has been pointed out that no people in their right minds would travel to Yellowstone National Park in the freezing cold, risk getting injured by the geysers spewing heated water, or getting crushed by the buffalo. It's also remarkable how far they travel in the footage within seconds. The body proportions are also off compared to a normal human. The arm looks to be just as long as the leg. Also, when compared to the buffalo, whoever is in the background would appear to be around 7 to 8 feet tall, if not even taller. Also, experts at cross-country ski technique said that this in no way were people skiing. The body movements were in no way in correlation with even a beginner's movements. Now, the people yelling CGI obviously have never tried doing CGI themselves. I've made videos for at least 9 to 10 years. Obviously you haven't
Same.
seen any of my old videos, but I've long had a fascination with visual effects and have attempted many techniques myself, and to do any of this just seems impossible. Besides, it was recorded from a government section live webcam. And sure, Mary Greeley, who uploaded this footage, may have gone as far as to attempt to do these visual effects on her channel, on which she uploads almost every day, but it seems doubtful. You may not think so, but effects like this are extremely hard to pull off, if even possible. I've seen footage that people believed in that I could easily tell was achieved with the use of CGI. It's easy to tell when something doesn't quite look natural, at least if you've dealt with video editing and visual effects for years. Now, before you comment that the people or Sasquatches in the background only appear big because of zoom lens compression, this was also debunked by YouTuber ThinkerThunker. So, with all that said, am I saying this proves that Bigfoot is real? No, I'm not saying that, but looking at the evidence, it's hard to say that this was just cross-country skiers. Until people can actually come up with a better theory as to why it's a hoax, it will remain inconclusive.
Okay. Number 1!
Some of the most impressive Bigfoot footage to be released within the past few years has got to be this video recorded by oil workers of a supposed Sasquatch throwing a heavy tree. A guy named Matt D was among the oil workers watching this happen, and he sent it around to several people. Now first, let's just take a look at the footage before we dive into the detailed analysis videos done on this.
There's a creature running over that dirt. Oh yeah, okay, now I see something. Yeah, he's kind of coming over the. Yeah. Just through the tree.
According to YouTuber ThinkerThunker, whoever has thrown this tree must have superhuman strength, by saying that the part of the figure we can see, which is supposedly just the torso, is about 3 foot long. He estimated the tree to be at least 12 foot long, but he went even more conservative and said 11. At small end diameter he wrote 4 inches, and at large end diameter he wrote 5 inches. That would make the aspen tree 51 pounds heavy. By doing some comparisons to strong men throwing objects just as heavy, it was easy to tell that no human would be able to throw a tree this far, just standing still. He estimated the throw to be 40 foot long. Even if it was plastic, it would still be extremely hard to throw it that long, in a standing position. Besides, the way it lands makes it look completely solid and heavy. It doesn't fold or bend. Most commenters agreed, and one of them said, quote, "This is in no way a 12-foot tree. I run 10-foot sticks of ½ inches, conduit all the time in the field as an electrician for many years. Once you're used to knowing what 10 foot looks like, you can guesstimate just how long something is based on its distance. That tree is over 20 foot long easy, and way more than 5 inches in diameter. I would guess that tree is more likely 8 or 9 inches in diameter. So what is the distance and weight of it now? That has to be incredible." Another person said, "I work with trees that size all the time. No man on my team could do that to a tree that large. That is a lot of tree, and it fell dead weight like a heavy object. Further, if you look close, you see he didn't just throw that tree, he uprooted it, and you can see the dirt fly up behind it if you notice. That is the most compelling proof I've seen of something other than a man being in the woods out there. Personally, I don't really know how they'd pull this off, if it was a hoax. But obviously, plenty of people have come up with elaborate theories as to how the most insane circumstances could have made this possible. To those saying it is CGI, you obviously don't know anything about CGI. With that said, however, I'm not saying this is proof of Sasquatches existing. but it is nevertheless an impressive video that's hard to dismiss. And that was 13 Bigfoot videos that are unexplained. I really hope you enjoyed this video as I worked really hard on it. If you did, then be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss what's next. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Well, okay, dang, it got stuck in my hair. Wait a minute. I don't have any hair! At least not right now. I shaved my head like almost 2 months ago. It's coming back. It'll be back. But for now, this'll have to do. Anyways, that was honestly scary. Wow. I don't know. I'm at loss for words. I don't know what else to say other than some of these sightings definitely looked like they could be real. I personally believe Bigfoot existed at some point, if not still does. Let me know in the comments. Do you think Bigfoot exists? Or do you think he used to exist? Or do you think he just doesn't exist at all? Let me know in the comments. Anywho, for those of you who want to see the original video yourself, the link will be in the description down below, along with Sir Spook's channel. Go check it out, subscribe, I'd recommend it. I hope you enjoyed the first episode of Stupidly Scary Saturdays. Let me know if you want more of these. Also, let me know if you have any scary videos you'd like me to watch. Let me know. Thank you. Anywho, monsters, I suppose I better close the show down here, so thank you guys so much for watching. I'm G-Monster. Feel free to like, subscribe if you want to, of course. And good night!
Back from the dead.